Hi everyone. Today I'm going to show you two really important skills. The first thing that we're going to do is we are going to clean out our Microsoft Word in Office 365. If you notice, when you go to your Office 365 and especially Word, you probably have lots of documents that look like this because when you're doing your work, you might be saving it, but you're not naming your documents. So the first thing that I want to show you in Word is how to create folders. Just like in school, you have folders and notebooks for each of your different subjects. So that's one thing I want to teach you how to do right now. So if you look down here where my mouse is, you will see a picture of a folder. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to open that up. And these are all the different documents and programs that you have. Remember, whenever you save or do anything, you want to do it in OneDrive. Okay, so we're in OneDrive right now, and this is what it looks like. So as you can see, I'm a teacher, so I've been making all of these are all the different folders that I have for school, but yours probably looks more like this. Here are all the different documents that you have saved. Maybe you didn't name them, so maybe it looks like document 1, 2, 3, 4. But do you see how messy this is? Do you see how hard it is to find your work? So the very first thing we're going to do is we're going to create a new folder. And the way we do that, watch where my mouse is. If you look up here, you will see there's a picture of a folder. You're going to click that, and a new folder will appear. It says new folder 2. Now, once you do that, what you can do is you can name your folder. So for this summer, you might want to call it Summer School. And all you have to do is hit enter for it to save. But you also might want to call it ELA, Math, Social Studies. So you can make a folder, or we're actually calling it Humanities. I apologize, Humanities. Okay, so you can make a folder for all of your classes by just coming up here and clicking New Folder, okay? So we are going to call this folder Summer Learning, right? And I'm actually not going to save it only because I already have one. So here we go. We just made a brand new folder called Summer Learning Example because it's going to be an example. Now, let me show you something cool. When I go to save a document, so let's say my teacher asked me to do some work online, okay? So here is my document. I want you to notice something. Normally what you're doing is you have these documents that are numbered, but you're saving, but you're not naming them. So this is my student work. But I need to save my work and I need to name my work. This is the biggest thing that I want to teach you today. So you're going to go to File, Save As, Save As. Okay, we're not just going to hit save. The very first thing we want to do is we want to name our work. So student work is the name of this document. And here's what's really important. We're going to save it to our folder. So you're going to need to hit save to another folder. So we're going to click save to another folder. Okay, so you're going to have a lot of options here. We just made a folder that says Summer Learning. So you're going to scroll down. There it is. You're going to click the folder that you made. So you're going to save it into the folder, not in your regular documents. And now you can hit save. So I want you to notice the difference. Do you see up here that now it says student work? It doesn't say document 26. What you did was you actually saved this work into a specific folder. So I could X out of here. And let's see, I want to open. Now let's say you want to open your document. We're going to go to File, Open. And now your work is saved right here in recent documents. So the most important thing I want you to know is that you need to save your work by creating a folder and saving it in your folder. And you absolutely need to name your document. So you can always do that by clicking here. And remember, you want to save it into a folder. And the way you do that is by clicking the folder that you want to save it into. Okay, for part 2 of the video, I'm going to show you how to access your assignments in your notebook. So here's my Office 365. If you look down here, here's Teams. So I'm going to click into Teams. All right, great. So here are my Teams. I'm going to go into my ELA class. And there are 2 ways that I can access my assignments. I can access my assignments over here on the left where it says assignments, or I can click over here and click assignments. So here's the assignment that we're going to play around with. So it's called digital literacy. This is something that we did a few days ago. As you'll notice, it's out of 100 points and this is past due, but that's okay. I'm still going to do my work. So I'm going to click this assignment. All right. Now, here is the assignment that my teacher posted. Before I just go ahead and click it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click these 3 dots and I'm going to download the assignment. And as you'll see, it'll pop over here in this corner, it downloaded. I'm going to open my file. And the very most important thing to do is I need to click Enable Editing. So I'm going to enable editing so that I can do my work. Awesome. Now I can do my work. But wait, before I get started, let's do some of the things that I said were really important. We are going to save this file. So we're going to go to File, Save As, OneDrive. And now I want to find the folder that I made called Summer Learning. And the file is already named, so you can rename it if you want, but be very careful how you rename it. We are going to keep this name and hit save. Now I can complete my assignment. La, 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 la. Complete my assignment. Great. I want you to notice a few things. Oops, sorry. I want you to notice a few things over here. This is really important. If you see this little square with the almost like the refresh button, the little line circles, then that means your document is saved. If your square looks like this and it doesn't have the circle, it means your document is not saved. So if it says document 1 and it has the square, your document is not saved. So if you X out, you're going to lose all of your work. If you have this image and a title, that means your document is saved. Okay, so I completed my work. Now, the next thing I'm going to do in Teams is I'm going to go to Add Work. So I have to go to Add Work. Where is all of my work saved? It's in OneDrive. You are going to find your folder that says Summer Work. Oh, look at all these unnamed documents. That's why I'm so glad we're going to clear everything up. So we're going to go back into OneDrive. And once you find your document, you're going to double click it and make sure that it gets added in. So once you double click it, let's say it's this one, you're going to click over here. You're going to see attach. Let me just pull this down. Attach. There you go. So now your work was added. Now this one would have actually had the name. I'm just having a little difficulty in my teacher account. But the point that I'm trying to teach you is you're going to click Add Work, double click the document, and then you must click the Turn In button over here. And once you turn it in, when you go back, now that means that I get a message that says that your work was handed in. And that is how you turn an assignment in Teams.